try and stop yo-yoing off the back. However, this is one of those awful mixed cats event, so I'm on board with the A's here as well. It's always fun. For anyone that's viewing that's not from the UK, that's sarcasm. This is not fun, riding with the A's, even on a flat course. So, 145k in the legs yesterday. Could even a rest day, but gorgeous sunshine finally up here in Edinburgh. Tried to make the most of it. Out at 6 AM. Nice long steady ride. Legs don't feel too bad, but we're only 7k in. A super flat ride. We've got the A's dropping along the B's here. Currently sitting 12th in Cat B. Good power. One in that group that's registered as an A, so they'll get punted at the end. Then obviously the rest of this group, quite a few legit A's riding in their cat, so yeah, an instant 30 odd kilometres left to go. One little rise as we come through second of the two villages on this TikTok course. Climb up into the Sequoia, then we'll flatten out down through the tunnels. Little rise again as we come back up into the desert. But yeah, that's it. Only about 100 metres worth of climbing in this race. Probably just as well, because legs are quite tired after yesterday. Getting dropped again. Need Evans just to push up a bit. We'll stick on his wheel. Then we'll be back in the bunch. Oh, you know it.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't let go.
Trouble is, back end of this village or town, we're on the climb. So, not when we want to be pushing ahead to hold the wheel. There's a bigger split in front of us as well. Alright Lee, thanks for the like mate. Joined just in time, see me get dropped. Absolutely hate these races where all the cats are mixed. Not fun. Here's a little drag coming up.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into in this game.
Nearly there. Here we go. Starts to flatten out now. And then we go back downhill. Try and get that fan in a better position. That's a little bit better. Tell you what, getting closer and closer. The lockdown clipper's coming out. Because this is getting a bit flyaway. Across this bridge we'll take a right towards the underground tunnels, or underwater tunnels. Again, there's another little drag coming out of the tunnels, but it's not much. As I said at the top of the stream, let me know about my audio. I don't know what's happening today, my monitor's not working, so all I've got on my headphones is the music. I can't hear my voice. Looking at the gauge, it looks okay, but let me know. Let me know if the sound's okay, if the volume's alright, if it's cutting out too quick or not cutting out at all. Nice steady section here, so MPA's getting a chance to recover. See that little black box going back up very slowly. That's because we're riding a long sweet spot, so we're not enough into threshold where we're depleting that max power. Just ticking along nice and steady. Although of course it is tempo and sweet spot, so it is taking its toll on the legs after yesterday's long ride. So far, pace is not bad. Little drag coming up now. Bit too hard on the power there, we didn't quite mean to come through to the front. Take a right here, just see the bridge is starting to creep up, so again another gentle drag up to the flat. One's a little bit longer. Again, we'll stick it in a slightly higher gear, spin the legs a bit quicker. More leg speed drills we Jason, our coach, has us do. The easier this becomes actually, hitting a higher cadence when we need to. Still dragging ever so slightly. There we go, we hit the flat, so change gear. Try and keep the power consistent. Slow the cadence down. Essentially like hitting the brakes. Just manage the effort so we don't hit the front. Stay in the draft. Pace as intelligently as we can. Again, very slight change in elevations. Slow the cadence a little. Try and feather the power. Again, another little gradient change. Getting gapped ever so slightly. So slight press of the pedals back up into the shaft. Again, you want to feather that because you don't want to go touring through to the front. Just enough to get you on the wheel. Just a couple of revolutions. Settle back right into the rhythm again. We're golden. So many people think that Zwift racing is all about power. To a certain degree, that's true. Watts matter, as does what kilo, depending on what course you're on. Knowing how to race on Zwift is just as important. You happen to be watching the Cycling Ireland Round 10 broadcast this morning. The winner there arguably has one of the best power profiles. I'm not going to say who, just in case you want to go and check it out. The Cycling Ireland YouTube page or Zwift page. The winner there arguably has the best power profile in the race. But on the day, wasn't necessarily the person putting out the most power, because he was racing intelligently. Knew when he needed to put the power down, knew when he could coast the draft, even used the aero tuck on the big descent there was on that course. Yeah, it's not just about having the biggest amount of watts, although it certainly helps, no denying that. Okay, here we are, under this arch. Finish line, start lap 2. Again, 3R races, no power-ups. Normally my power-up would be hidden underneath that MPA black square. No power-ups today. It's about you in the race. Wow, hot in here today. That's one full bottle gone already. And I'm using two Honeywell fans. One's over here on the desk, pointed straight at my face. The other one's down here on the floor, pointing up across the body. Window over there is open. All the doors are open in the house.
Boy, I don't need that much. How can I tell you what I wanna do? I never needed you to give me things. I never needed gifts or diamond rings. All I ever need, all I ever need is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow.
Pace is definitely settled down in this group now. We're not not going as hard as we were on lap 1. To be fair, it was 36 seconds to some of the riders that have been gapped by the lead group. We're not going to catch them up. It's over a minute. The riders in our cat behind us, they're probably not going to catch us, although they are going ever so slightly quicker in terms of watts per kilo.
Get enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, hold you tight. 'Cause you're
According to Zwift Power, there's still three B riders, although one is actually an A. 3 B riders almost hanging the front group, 1 second and 2 seconds behind. Well done to them, sticking with the front group. Stretch the legs a little, bit stiff.
You can buy your way into my heart, but you don't see that I just want you. You get the things, but I don't care. Baby, there is a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know?
Hey, how you doing, Sky?
That I just wanna be with you. Baby, there is a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know? That I just wanna be with you.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen to the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna say, never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
Obviously nice and steady ride this second lap, so nothing's happening to the MPA. Cruising along, tempo, in zone 2 in some places, so that's pretty much it. Recharge right the way back up to the top.
Set me up like lemonade.
Not been on the stream before. If you've not checked out any of the videos on YouTube, MPA comes from Xert, xertonline.com. Drop a little link in a second. Essentially, it's an online training tool, very similar to all the others. Got a library of workouts. You track all sorts of data, your rides. You can develop your own training plan, taking the knee there. Set your own training plan, set your own dates for target. Main difference with MPA, very fluid in terms of what it wants you to do. So no more threshold tests, more ramp tests. Just ride. Once it collected enough data, figures out what type of rider you are, what type of rider you've been doing. Tell it what you want to do, and it'll come up with suggested workouts based on your metrics. So the 3 metrics, Xert works on is threshold power, probably unlike to FTP for all you traditionalists. High intensity energy, high impact energy, and then peak power. Wrap those together, you get MPA, max power available. Essentially that's my little battery. The harder I work, the more I get. Eventually if I get that MPA to drain out, the threshold come up, two of them cross, then I get what's known as a breakthrough. That's essentially when you've developed, adapted, you've gone harder, the system thinks you can. Obviously when that happens you're adapting. Through training, it doesn't reset, it just keeps moving. Goalposts move, so traditionally I would do an FTP test at the beginning of the season, then train those powers, then every so often do a recheck, see where we are. Essentially, the problem with that model is as soon as you start training, that FTP becomes extinct. You're obviously training to improve that FTP, training to improve yourself across all elements of your cycling. The beauty of Xert is all the figures constantly move, I should say, every single ride, up or down depending on dead. Obviously if I have lots of easy rides, my power will come down. I'm not stressing the body enough. I have lots of hard rides, they'll go up, but of course, as with all training, you'll eventually be battles. You've got to measure them, spread them out, which is what Xert does. Gives you different categories to work on. Are you ahead of the plan? Are you behind the plan? Do you need to work harder? Do you need to have a day off? Pretty intelligent piece of software. Okay, here we go. To the second village. Little climb. Up into the trees. Left. Out the trees, across the bridge. The idea here is stay with these riders. Not going to try and break away, even though one is slightly off the front. That's okay, there's still 10k to go. And even though we're a group of 4, for the draft, we'll move much faster than him. Although that looks like Evans wants to try and bridge, makes them quicker. Now, Eckelberg's going. Mantel doesn't seem to want to move. He'll move up. He'll join that group. Here we go. Pretty simply done. Then there's Mantel. So the thing is, you don't need to panic on Zwift. Like I was saying on the first lap, you know when to put the power down and when not to. That could have gone either way though. That could have been 3 of them broken. Me and Mantel dropped and have to put a lot of power to catch up. Or it could have been like that where just came back. Right, here's the little climb coming up. Although I'm out the saddle, done a nice steady power. so I'll hang out there a little bit. Gap is growing, but 8k to go. He's that strong. Surprised he wasn't. A group at the front. He split the A's and B's earlier. So, not going to attempt to chase him. Wait. Pretty confident we'll slowly reel him back in. Already coming back down. A brave, very strong individual. Attack, 8k out and stay there. Try though, I'll give him that. 5 watts, just that little crest. Power on. Speed up. Only got 3 seconds. He's pushing what? Where is he? 4.2 just now. I'm in the draft, I'm pushing 0.4, that's going to come up a bit to about 3. So, having to push a lot harder. Without any draft to keep away from us. Buck's trying to go across. But pointless exercise because then there's Mantel, we've caught him. Breakaway over. Not sure who Zwift thinks I'm closing the gap to, and I've got a rider right in front. Okay, so 2 more drags to go. Got the tunnel to come out of. And as we leave the dirt on Ocean Boulevard, we'll take a right up on the bridge. I think our prediction, someone's going to try and go long. Just break the suspense. It's not going to be me. Around this corner we start to see a little drag up. It is coming into view. Again, same as before. Pick up a gear. Speed up the cadence a little bit. And just keep the power steady. Watch there, power very closely on the right hand side. Don't want to cut through to the front again. Like we were just about to do there, so a couple of revolutions. Brings the average down. Drops the speed a little. Practice long at the end of a race. Perfect, just really starts the legs. Thinking of hanging on for a sprint. Even if someone acts either here or just at the top, have a lactate build up. Trying to then snap the elastic, everyone else behind. Then those behind have also got that lactate building up. They've got to try and kick to stay with you. So very clever piece of post engineering. Very close to flattening off now.
We break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are
3K now.
we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be hard.
Throw a little boost of Evans just to get back on the wheel. Don't want to get dropped now. 2.5k to go. Group's been together pretty much the full race. Okay, thanks for the like. Join us just in time. 3 to go. Those of the legs have got the sprint in them. Not sure. Guess we'll find out in about 1500 metres. A little bit of extra pressure there just to make sure that Xert doesn't get ahead.
We can't
coming up to 1,000 meters. Try the hands, we don't want to be sliding off the handlebars. Missing some revolutions there, we don't want to hit the front yet. There's a sprint start coming up, that little flashing green bit. Wound up a bit too early there. Take that. Absolutely take that. So 20-second catch. Cross the line. Pretty good. Let's see. Just waiting on Zwift Power updating the live stats. But I reckon definitely top 10. Waiting, it's not got me as finished yet. Obviously results take a little bit longer to take. Sometimes they do vary from the live result. But if I'm right, looking at the live stats, I make that 5th place in the Bs, which is not bad at all. I'll take that after doing 90 odd miles yesterday when it should have been a rest day. However, I'll work on those tan lines. I know you can't see it with the light I've got on me just now, but I've got a nice pink tinge. Typical Scottish skin in the sun. Just roll that up to 37k. Call it a day. There we go, 37. Here's the timeline. So, you can see there at the beginning, that's a couple of digs when I was just yo-yoing off the back. That's the little climb, getting dropped there, and then that's our B group all the way around. Getting slower and slower, steady, steady, up the climb, and then a cracking sprint. 1,000 watts max power, not too shabby. A little bit, it's about 1,000, what is it? It's about 1,100 lower what I have achieved as my max this year so far on Zwift. But we'll take that. Just quickly have a peek on Zwift Power. See if the live stats have updated yet. Okay, so the live stats have updated. I got the position completely wrong. It's 7th place on Zwift Power. Take that. He's got us winning against Giron by 2 seconds. Leading out Evans, then Birch, another second behind, and that was our 4 in our group all the way around. So well done to those guys. Good race. Well done to Jordi Baus from Sports Solid. He certainly on Zwift Power. He takes the win. Some Asian name, unfortunately, which is in a language which I don't read. Came second, however, they are at Cat A, so they'll get bumped up. And then Bart, Polish rider, will move up into second. Julian Thrasher from Xert will move up into the 3rd place, which then in turn obviously moves us up to 6th. So that'll be that. That's it for the streams. Thanks very much for joining in. As ever, I always appreciate the support. If you haven't already, think about liking, subscribing, following, whatever you want. We're obviously on YouTube, Facebook and Twitch. So use those channels. Make sure you're getting notifications so you know when the streams are going live, because although there is a schedule, obviously with lockdown in place and work commitments and childhood commitments, the schedule doesn't get stuck to at the moment because things are evolving every day. So that's why we jumped on today at 12:30 as opposed to the schedule said 9:30. So best way to get informed and keep yourself informed is like or subscribe or follow, whatever it is you need to do on any of those channels. Make sure you receive notifications, and when I go live, get it in your inbox. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's ride. Thanks very much, as I say, for joining in. And, take care of yourselves, keep those hands clean, and I'll see you again soon. Ride on.
Remember me, I remember you. I've been thinking about you more than ever. I guess I'm lonely, I'm starting to grow old, and I thought my youth would last forever. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be. Where are you now? Heard you live far away, but just tell me where and I'll come see ya. 'Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need ya. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you, because now I see we were meant to be.